All right, hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, March 27th. So we're almost into April, which I'm really excited about. This year is going by really fast. The fact that next month is April, it doesn't sit well with me. So today is Monday, March 27th. And I am currently getting ready to go work at the library. So, you know, guys, sometimes I like to work in different spaces, whether that be like a coffee shop, which is typically what I like to do. I like to work at coffee shops. But today I'm going to work at the library because it's right down the street from my house and it's the library, so they have pretty much everything that I'll need. So before I go to the library, I did go ahead and pack my work bag. So this is what my work bag looks like. I can't remember the brand, but it was a pretty penny, but I really like it. And this is typically what I would use if I'm going to like the coffee shop or something like that. It has like this strap. It's really nice, very professional. This is like one of those bags, like if you were in corporate America, you like were working in an office, this would be a really good bag for that, even though I don't work in an office or anything like that. But it's still a really good bag if I ever have like any meetings or something. But I want to show you what I put in my bag. As a digital marketer going to work in a different space. So just so you guys know too, the way that I'm dressed is I have my Nike headband on. This is my Lululemon Define jacket, and then I also have on my aloe, I can never say it correctly, but I have on like an aloe, this like cut out sports bra, and then I also have on some biker shorts from Aloe, which you probably can't see because later today I'm gonna go ahead and do Pilates at 5 with a friend. But if I get dressed right now, early in the day, once I'm done with work, I don't have to come home and change or worry about changing. I'm already ready. So yeah, don't mind my hair, y'all. I actually just got it done and it looks a mess, but whatever. I went out last night. Okay, so for my bag, obviously I packed my wallet. So of course, this is just the what do you call it, like a card wallet. It's the YSL or Saint Laurent one, whichever. And then I also pack my glasses, of course, because you guys know I wear glasses, pretty blind and can't see, so pack these. I also got my MacBook. This is the newest MacBook Air. Yeah, this is the newest MacBook Air. I also have a MacBook Pro. That's more of my personal MacBook Pro. I use this a lot for work for all my clients, and then I have a personal MacBook Pro for personal endeavors and stuff like that. So I packed this in that bag, and this bag fits a lot of stuff, by the way, y'all. I also just have like this random hairbrush, which is disgusting because it's filled with hair, but you know, sometimes you just want to comb your hair, so I always pack a brush. I have my Apple Watch because for when I work out later, I actually would already have this Apple Watch on, but the reason why I don't is because it's dead. So when I get to the library, I'm going to charge it. Obviously, I have the Apple Watch charger. I have my little speedy charger, the one that like charges your phone to full in like 20 minutes. And then I have the Apple Watch charger, obviously. And then I also have the MacBook charger. I do have a hair clip because more than not, I'm gonna clip my hair up, especially when I go to Pilates. I have my Pilates socks. So if you guys know anything about Pilates, if you've ever done Pilates, you have to wear the Pilates socks. Well, at least if you're doing the reformer. Because if you're doing on the mat Pilates, which I do enjoy, you don't need Pilates socks, but I'm gonna do the reformer today. So I packed the Pilates socks. I always do some Clorox wipes. This one's I'm almost out, but I have another pack in here. Fresh pack of wet ones. And everything else is pretty much like vitamins and stuff that I take on a daily basis. I do always carry my Fenty, what is this? It's the Fenty Skin Lip Oil. This is the one cherry. If you guys know about lip oils, first of all, lip oils are the thing right now. I love a good lip oil. This one is Fenty. It smells so good. Literally smell good. Y'all need to get this. It's comparable to, it's called Cherry Treat. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. This one, it's comparable to, well, everyone says it's comparable to the Laneige, no, the Dior lip oil, which I never tried it, so I don't know. But I really like this one. So yeah, so that is everything that I pretty much have in here. It's pretty heavy because my laptop. I'm about to grab my vitamins because I do need to take my vitamins before I go. So yeah, during the week, I take my vitamin intake very seriously. Let me move my bag. So I take these women's multivitamins from Oli anyways, but I take 2 of them. And then I'll show you guys what else I take. Oh no, I dropped one. So I take that, and then I take a slew of other vitamins. Okay, so I take ashwagandha. I usually take one of these in the morning and one at night. So just so you guys know, I take ashwagandha because I have anxiety. I don't know if you guys ever experienced anxiety, but I like for real have anxiety, like diagnosed. So I take ashwagandha because it helps me relax, keep me calm, and I'm just not in a space where I felt like I've ever wanted to take medicine, like a pharmaceutical for my anxiety. And I know for me, it's more of a mind thing. So I just rather take like herbal supplements that keep me calm and keep my nervous system calm. Also, I take magnesium capsules. So I do take magnesium because magnesium is also known to help with anxiety. So I take magnesium. I also take magnesium because it just helps with other health benefits, including all over muscle pain. So I also, I got a lot going on. I be having all over chronic widespread muscle pain, and magnesium helps with that, especially because I work out a lot. Then I also take lysine. To be honest, I really don't even know why I take lysine, but my health coach / nutritionist told me I should take lysine every day. I think it like helps with building amino acids or something. I don't know. So I really don't know why I take it, but I do take it. And then this last one is butylated hydroxyline. I'm not sure how to say it, but anyway, my health coach, I have a health coach, by the way. She also suggested I take this because this gets rid of any heavy metals in your body and just make sure you're like, all balanced. Anyway, so I take these 4. And then I take other vitamins, but those vitamins usually come in the evening time. So I can't swallow all 4 of these at once, which a lot of people are like, what the heck? But yeah, I can't. Watch. Whew. Okay. So those are the vitamins that I take in the morning time. In the evenings, I do take a digestive enzyme for digestive health. I take this other vitamin for my spleen health. I just take a lot of supplements and a lot of vitamins, y'all, because health is wealth. First of all, health is the most important thing. Second of all, I really want to get my entire nervous system back into order, but a lot of times your nervous system is out of whack because of like vitamin deficiencies and stuff. So a lot of times people will get anxiety and depression, not all the times, but a lot of times people who actually suffer with anxiety and depression, the reason why is because they're missing certain minerals from their diet that you're not getting enough of when you're just eating your 3 meals a day. And so I think that's why my nutritionist coach, she kind of overloads me on these minerals that I may be missing to help with the anxiety, plus just overall health, because I'm very into the holistic health and wellness kind of a space. So as you guys can see, I have a ton of vitamins in here. But yeah, so that's that. So got my vitamins. I'm probably gonna stop at Starbucks really quickly because I want some matcha. It's 11:15, so I do need to get going because I have a meeting at 1, but before 1 I have a couple campaigns, Facebook and Google Ads campaigns that I need to get built out. So I'm gonna go to Starbucks, grab my matcha, And then head to the library, get some work done, and then obviously I'll show you guys what I'm doing later today. I'll be going to Pilates, possibly going to get my eyebrows threaded because they're a mess, so don't judge them. And so this is the charger for my camera because this camera dies quickly. So yeah, I'm about to head out. I will see you guys soon. All right, y'all, so I am currently in the car. I still haven't figured out how to put my camera on the dash tripod. So there's like a tripod that I order off of Amazon so I can like talk to you guys when I'm driving, but I can't figure out how to make it stick. So I literally have my camera right now, it's literally right now sitting on an actual tripod on the ground in my car. Very not professional, but anyway, that's the only way I could figure it out. So yeah, so right now I'm gonna head to Starbucks. I'm driving over to Starbucks, you guys, and so right now it's currently 11:24, so I am running a little bit behind. I need to get really a move on things, and so I'm gonna go through the drive-through if it's not too long, but if it is long, I am just going to go ahead and go inside because I do need to get a bunch of stuff done. Sorry that my camera's all moving because I don't have it set up properly. So yeah, so with it being like 11:24 right now, which seems kind of late. I mean, it is kind of late to be honest, but the reason why I'm just leaving my house now is because I actually had a meeting this morning with some of my clients and some team members at 9 o'clock this morning. So from 9 until about 10:15, I actually was on the phone with the meeting. So I actually was working because I was just trying to go over things that need to be done as far as campaigns that need to be built out. So from about 9 to 10:15, we were just talking about, okay, what campaigns do we need to get done? There was a lot of campaigns that I needed to get done last week, particularly that I needed to finish on Friday, but I was sick on Friday. So I did push some launch dates back until this week. So launch dates will be pretty much today and tomorrow, but I need to get them done by the end of the day. And to me, the end of a business day is 5 o'clock and it's 11:25. So I am confident that I'll be able to get them done by 5 o'clock today, and then some of them done by 5 o'clock tomorrow, because that's just considered the end of a business day to me. So I know other people have other ideas of what they think end of business day is. So after those calls where we were discussing, okay, these are the campaigns that I'm late on, and this is when I expect them to be launched, I then hopped in the shower, and then I, got showered up, I got cleaned up, and then I got dressed, and I started my vlog from the point in which you guys saw me starting it. So I'm currently going to Starbucks, and you guys are probably gonna be pissed at me because I know this camera is shaking like a stripper, but yeah, again, I haven't figured out this whole situation with the camera yet, so don't be mad because my camera's shaking like a stripper. I can't get the darn camera to stick on the dashboard. I need someone to do it for me. And to the meantime, when we're driving, we're going to be on this tripod and we're going to be shaking like a stripper, because that's the only thing that I can figure out how to do so I can talk to you guys in the car. Okay, so I'm going into Starbucks now. There's like 4 cars in front of me, y'all. It's fine. Okay, in the meantime, while I'm in the Starbucks line, I am about to start charging my AirPods because my AirPods are dead, and I have a meeting at 1, and I'm going to need my AirPods for that meeting. So let me dig those out. Ooh. Dang, I left my charger. Oh, no, not this. Is there I felt something wet in my purse. I think my water spilled, y'all. Oh, it did. I think my watch is waterproof. Okay, so I'm about to start charging my AirPods because this line at Starbucks is kind of long. And my AirPods need to be fully charged for the meeting. And then we can talk about, while I'm sitting here, what's on our to-do list for today. So let me just hook this up. And I can kind of see what's on my to-do list from my phone, y'all. As I told y'all, I use Trello. I'm a huge fan of Trello. No, Trello does not pay me. I actually just like Trello. And so we'll talk about the to-do list. Okay, so while that's charging, let's go through Trello and see what it is that we need to do today. Hopefully I have a signal. Okay, so it's loading up. Okay, so one of the things that I need to do is I need to study, do research, look up whatever the word is. I need to look up this platform called Basis. It's a new ad platform, and Basis is essentially a programmatic display platform. And I think we talked a little bit about programmatic display software in some of my previous videos. If you haven't watched them, go back and watch them. Right now we use a software called Choozle, which I do love Choozle, but been having some issues with Choozle. Someone recommended to us to try Basis, and so I have an assignment that has been assigned to myself, like I assigned to myself, that I need to look up, research, and study Basis and see if we can set ourselves up for a demo to see how it compares to Choozle, because Choozle is just not serving our ads enough, and it's weird. And I'm putting more money into the ads. I'm saying like, hey, my base, you know, could be $5, $6. I keep bringing up my base as far as like me bidding on things, but it's just not working. So we're gonna try Basis. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to the programmatic display if you're not into PPC or paid ads. So I'll explain a little bit more about that later. The next thing I need to do is I need to QA all of the paid search budgets. So essentially I work on multiple campaigns a day, a week, probably like 10 a week. And I need to just look over all the paid search ad budget campaigns just to make sure that we're within budget, we're not going over budget, and that we're not even under budget. Because clients, if they give you a $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 budget to spend on ads, they expect you to use all $20,000. They expect you to use all $50,000. So one of the things that is very much looked over in the ad space is people underspending the budget. If a client hires you to run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, Twitter, Google ads, whatever kind of ads, whatever the budget is, you have to spend that budget. Do not underspend. If you underspend, you're going to cause some legality issues. And then you also, even if you don't cause legality issues, you might just lose a client because they're going to feel like, you know, I gave you $20,000 to spend on ads to give me results. You only spent $10,000. Like, what's going on? So you want to make sure that you are spending all of the budget and you're not under or overspending. So I need to go and QA all of the campaigns that we have and making sure that all of the budgets are being spent properly and they're not either over or underspending, because we don't want that. Okay. So I have to launch a Facebook campaign, and so you guys already know how I do that. You guys have seen me do it before. You'll be seeing me do it again. I have to do a Choozle campaign. So this is the programmatic display campaign. So obviously we still use Choozle. I still use Choozle, but we're looking to switch. So yes, so that's Google Ads, by the way. I also need to, oh, one second, I have to place my order, guys.
Good morning, I'll be with you in just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your patience. Have you been helped yet?
No.
What can I get started for you?
Can I please do an iced matcha tea latte?
What size?
A venti with oat milk.
Okay.
And then can I also do you guys have any of your turkey bacon?
Yeah.
I'll do one of those.
Okay.
And that's it.
Awesome, that'll be $11.84 at the window. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, besides that, there were some campaigns that I set up last week that need some editing. So client came back, said make these changes, make that change, so I need to do that. And then lastly, I need to do mock-ups. So I think you guys have seen me do mock-ups before. Mock-ups, again, is when I basically build out the ads in some kind of like software. Usually for Facebook, Facebook has their own, it's called Creative Hub. So you can go inside of Creative Hub, build out the actual ads, and it looks like you're building out the actual ads like for real, but it's not. It's just a draft, it's just a mock-up. And those mock-ups I usually put inside of a PowerPoint presentation, and then I send that PowerPoint presentation over to the client, and then the client can actually look over it. They can approve it, they could deny it, they can tell me what changes they want from the mock-ups, which I really love, because with the mock-ups, it's not like you're really building out the ad. It just looks like the real ad. And so if I really built out the ad, you know, from the beginning, and the client came back and made edits, then I have to go back into Ads Manager and rebuild the whole thing, and then reset the algorithm and pause the campaign. So instead of doing that, I just keep making mock-ups, editing those mock-ups until the client's happy. Once the client is actually happy, then I will go in and build out the actual ad inside of the Ads Manager. Whether that's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google, I will not build out ads until the client gives me full approval from the mock-ups. And I recommend anyone going into paid ads, PPC, to absolutely do that. Definitely do mock-ups, because if you don't, Lord, I'm telling you, you're gonna hate your job. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's that. I have my laptop with my AirPods charging, so these are charging, which is good. Oh, wait. Allow. It wasn't even charging. I'm annoyed. Anyway, I think it's charging now. But, okay, so these are charging. I'm about to get my Starbucks order, and we will be on our way to the library. I'm not gonna lie, we're running very much behind, so we have to get it done quickly. Mm-hmm.
Do you need a straw, honey?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. I also had the turkey.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Alright, it's in the oven. I'll have it right out for you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Alright, y'all. So I got my Starbucks. Now I'm about to head to the library. The library is literally right here. It's across the street. I literally can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to the library. I'm going to go ahead and get set up. And yeah, we're gonna get some work done. So I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so I just finished up my actual mock-ups. Now I actually do have a 1 o'clock call. And so on this 1 o'clock call, we're essentially just going to be talking about anything that I need help with. So if there's anything that I'm overwhelmed with or anything I need help with, I do have someone on my team that can help me with these assignments if I get overwhelmed. So we're gonna hop on that call and see if there's anything that I can delegate. If there's nothing I can delegate, maybe she'll tell me some things I can help her with. So I'm gonna hop on that call right now. It's gonna be a Zoom call. So I'm gonna grab my eye.
Just to preview for next week.
Okay, yeah, I actually had a question on, because I was looking through the the M4C awareness campaign, and I saw the edits that you made.
Okay.
And then, so is it okay? I don't know if I should turn it on, because I know the launch was supposed to be today, correct?
Yeah, I just messaged Grace to say we should actually launch it tomorrow. I don't really know why she got it in her head to launch today, because the other campaign is still live.
Okay.
And, part of what they're trying to do here is really keep those two campaigns separate, and so I think it wouldn't be helpful to anyone if they were live at the same time, even if just for a few hours. So she seemed okay with that on Slack just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
So I would do nothing today, and then tomorrow we can take this live.
Okay, so launch these tomorrow. Let me just write that down. Or
here, which is, I think at the other campaign we were trying to target New York State.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
New York State was not showing up
Right.
in the list, and only New York City was. And again, spent way too much time on it. And I was like, oh, I should just reach out to Facebook support.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, they got right back to me and were like, oh, it's just really finicky. And if you type capital in,
Oh.
then space, capital York, and you don't type.
All right, guys. So I just finished up wrapping up a campaign, a Facebook ads campaign. I actually have one more Facebook ads campaign that I need to get done. That's due today. So it is a pretty lengthy Facebook ads campaign, and the reason why I say it's lengthy is because I actually have to do this campaign on Facebook ads, and it is, let's see, it's 12 ad sets. And so if you guys know anything about building out Facebook campaigns, ad sets are the audiences. So when I'm setting up the actual ads, I have to essentially target 12 different groups of people. Typically when you're building out a Facebook ads campaign, you usually do about 2 to 4 different groups of people assets, right? I have to do 12 for this one, so it's going to take quite some time to do it. And this is a pretty big budget. So if you have a big budget for ads campaign, if your client has a big budget, then you can do more audiences. But if you're only working with a really small budget, like $500 for your small business, $1,000, even $2,000, I wouldn't recommend you going over 2 to 3 audiences, because you're going to stretch your money really, really thin. So if you have a client and they have a small budget, whether you're like freelancing or you're starting your own Facebook ads company or ads company, if they have really small budgets, I do recommend you only use about 2 to 3, and 3 can be pushing it depending on the budget. Different audiences, test out those different audiences. If those audiences don't work at all, if they're not converting, if they're not getting leads, if they're not getting the client sales, then turn those audiences off and then try another 1 or 2 audiences. But don't start off with 5, 6, 7, 8 different audiences in the beginning when there's only a $1,000, $2,000 budget, because you're going to go through that money really, really quickly. And so for this client, we have 12 different audiences, which is a ton. So it's probably going to take me about 2 hours to build out this campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. And so once I'm done with this campaign, let's see what we have for the rest of the day. Let's go to Trello and check. Okay, so once I'm done with this particular campaign, I then have, let's see, 1, 2, I have 2 reports to do. So let's talk a little bit about reports. So when you're doing reports for Facebook, Instagram, Google, LinkedIn ads, it's very, very important, and you have to, this is where you're kind of tapping into both your analytical and your creative side. I would say your creative side because you want the report to look nice, but analytical side because you want to make sure all the data is in there, all the results that you've gotten the client, whether it's good or bad, needs to be in the report, and it needs to be very transparent. So I'm going to go ahead and start this lengthy campaign, and then we're going to start doing reporting. What's up, guys? So I am back. So the last time y'all saw me, I was at the library and I was finishing up a Facebook ad campaign, which I did not completely finish because I started to get hungry. So I did start it, but I didn't finish it just because I was hungry. But I am going to finish it tonight. Like, it has to be done tonight. So I went to Salad and Go and I got me a salad. And then I also got some, it's like the cucumber lime drink. It's really good, but I got me something to eat. I got some lunch. Now I'm about to go to Pilates. Right now it's currently 4:30. Pilates started at 5:30, and the reason why I'm going early is because around 3, 4 o'clock traffic starts, and so something that usually takes me 20-30 minutes to get to is probably going to take me like 45 minutes. So I'm going to leave early, and it's my first time going to this particular Pilates studio. I go to Pilates all the time, but this one's new, so I want to give myself time to get lost and everything like that. So I'm about to go to Pilates. I'm about to put my head wrap back on, put my clip in my hair, head over to Pilates. Then once I'm done with Pilates, I am going to come back and I'm going to probably cook dinner, and then once I'm done with dinner, I'm going to go ahead and finish the ad campaign. And then once I'm done with the ad campaign, I'm going to show you guys how it looked and kind of my thought process when I was building it out. And then I do want to talk a little bit in more detail about, if you're just in this space, like the paid ad space, I want to talk a little bit more in detail about reporting. So I know we touched on it a little bit earlier, but we didn't get a chance to go deep into it. So I really want to show you guys how I do the reporting, like how I actually do it, and then why I do it that way and why it's so important. So yeah, I'm about to go to Pilates. I'll see you guys when I get back from Pilates. I may or may not record Pilates, who knows, just because this channel isn't really about Pilates, but I can put it in there. If you guys like lifestyle stuff, let me know. Do you like lifestyle stuff in the mix of work stuff? If anything, I'll probably just record on my phone, but I'll see you guys when I get back. All right, guys, what's up? So I am back. I look totally different because it's actually a whole new day. So it's actually the next day. You guys are probably like, girl, what happened? So I went to Pilates like I told you guys I was going to do. And then I came back. And when I came back, I was literally so tired, y'all. I had to make dinner. And once I made dinner, that took me like 2 hours because I was trying this new recipe. But then I just didn't feel good. I was just tired. And so, yeah, so it never happened. So what I was supposed to do, I was supposed to be showing you guys that I was setting up this campaign, and this campaign essentially had, I think it was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was like 8 to 12 different assets. And I was kind of just showing you guys that. So I'm just going to pick up where I left off. I did go ahead and build out the campaign today. So that was yesterday. I built it out today just because I was really tired yesterday. I got it done, and I just kind of want to show you guys what I'm talking about when I say like building out these different assets. So I'm gonna take the camera off. Let's see. Well, let me just. All right, guys. So this is what I mean by different assets. So this one has 8 to 12. It's right now. It's still in the learning phase, which means like we just launched it, so it's still learning. But right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different assets. So this just means it's 8 different audiences. So what this basically means is that we're running ads to people who are 50 through 65 that works in management, and they live in New York. Then we're doing, oh, and by the way, these are New York men. So that's why I put the M, because it's only men. Then we did people who live in Florida, who's 50 to 65, right? And then they work in management, but they're women. And then we did Florida men. And then we did Tennessee women, Texas women, Tennessee men, New York women, Texas men. So these are all different audiences. And the reason why we are testing all these audiences is because we're trying to see which state is going to convert the most, and then outside of which state, which gender within that state is going to convert the most. So for each state, we have a different audience. So we are split testing these states, and we're split testing them by gender. So that gave us 8 different states. So that's what I mean when I said that you need a pretty good budget if you're going to be doing a lot of split testing. So this client particularly has like a $40,000 budget. So that's plenty of money in order for us to split test by state and by gender. But if you only have like a $1,500, maybe even $2,000 budget, you can't be testing so many things at once because you're going to run out of your budget quickly. So this is set up. It's still in the learning phase. So that means Facebook is still trying to figure out who is the best audience member to convert. And then I did start already getting in some website leads so far. I've only got in 21, but right now 14 of the leads are coming from Texas, women in Texas. So that's in the lead, but it's still too early to tell. Again, we only have 21 of those website leads so far. Typically I get thousands, so we'll see what happens in a few days. But yeah, guys, so that's pretty much it. Ooh. That's all I pretty much did. Sorry about my lighting. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog, but yeah, that's pretty much all I did. I just set that up today. I separated those audiences. Again, it's very important that you have the budget to be testing those many audiences. If you don't, then just test 1 or 2 and then just optimize from there, okay? But that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to show you guys that I did do that. Even though I said I was going to do it yesterday, I did it today. That's it for this vlog. If you guys have any questions, comments below, anything, let me know what you guys like. Again, I'm just getting started on this vlogging journey. So if there's anything I can improve on, anything you guys want to see, let me know. And I'll see you next time, squad. Peace.